Well, well, well. Don't worry, guys. I just gotta push my own stream in my own Discord. Hello, Jub Jub. I hear you behind me. Where is she? Where is she, you guys? What are we doing with the Mag Riders again? I have no idea what we're doing. I just came back to this. Ah, delicious. Hello, everyone. My name is the Scythe Plays, and we are back again for another live stream. Don't worry, I won't keep talking like that. Hello, Dodge. Hello, Night Nova. Using all those custom emotes that you get if you become a member of the YouTube. Oh, there's a rampage going on, that's right. Also, it's going to be kind of annoying. On the right side of our screen, we're going to have the quest collect cupcakes for the entire time. Because I don't want to end up doing that right now. I need to do that for an event video for tomorrow. I had a feeling you were streaming. Ah, yes, Joe. I actually only just started now. Why are these NPCs not here? Rah! We're gonna get into it today, guys and gals. Like, seriously, there's, I'm still very on the fence about this whole, like, situation where I'm being forced to live stream to either YouTube or Twitch. I don't know. I still just don't know, you know? Like, on one hand, YouTube is a lot easier because it means that I don't have to upload the video or anything. I can just do the stream and then I can just wait a little while for it to process and then I can put it up right away for you guys the day of. But Twitch has the advantage of being a lot more intuitive for streaming, and most of all has it so that there is the littlest amount of delay that you could ever expect. It's like 1 second delay now on Twitch between what I do and then what you guys end up actually seeing, meaning that we have really, really good audience interaction, which doesn't really matter for a game like Trove, honestly. But I guess I'm just trying to make a point that I'm still kind of on the fence about it all, you know. Size press I and click the event to make the box go away. I know I could do that, Joe. I just don't want to because I know I'm going to accidentally end up, boop, getting the 5 cupcakes, and then I might accidentally complete more of the event. I don't know. You're drinking yogurt, I see. No, it's not yogurt. It's like a breakfast in a bottle type of thing. It's got like all these vitamins and junk like that, and it's just kind of like a very quick way of filling up. Like, I haven't had time to, like, I only woke up maybe an hour ago, and I haven't had breakfast yet. So that's why I'm just having that while we stream, just so that I don't end up getting like absolutely starving, right? And then after I'm done with the stream, I'll end up having breakfast. But the other disadvantage, once again, to go back to it with Twitch, is that I can't put the stream on YouTube for 24 hours, which that I really don't like, because, you know, I'm sitting here and see, we accidentally got the cupcakes. I'm sitting here and doing this video right now just for the sake of I didn't have a Trove video today, so I can do this video and then I can just upload it to you guys right away, as opposed to if I was streaming on Twitch, I would not be allowed to do that. Oh, it has to be exclusive on Twitch for a little while for some reason. I don't know. I'm just still kind of torn between it, guys. So I'm gonna talk with the person that was trying to partner me on Twitch, see what their advantages are, like see what they can actually offer me. We might end up swapping over to Twitch live streaming, but I'm still leaning towards YouTube, of course. It's just I personally would like to stream to both, so I'm still having a very hard time with it. I know that you guys don't really care, but for me this is like an actual big personal issue. Like, I really don't like the situation that I'm being put in with it, and it's really been bothering me. So I don't know. I just want to voice that. What time is it where you are now? 12 p.m. It's not like super duper early or super duper late. I got to sleep in because I was super duper busy yesterday because it was my sister's birthday, right? So we ended up doing all that stuff, and it was just a very busy day in general, whereas now I can actually get back to work, get back to recording videos and junk. Scythe quit streaming for Spider-Man? No, Spocky, what are you talking about? Scythe, do you buy dragon coins from the shop? Is it beneficial or not? Yes, I do. I don't like grinding them. I don't like the dragon challenges. Honestly speaking, I feel that the dragon challenges and the way you end up getting dragon coins is one of the most dated systems in Trove. Like, I like the whole mini games, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, the fact that you only get like 5 dragon coins every few hours is just disgusting. Yeah, but see, that's the thing though, Pixel Dragon. Like, it's really tough. It's a tough call for me to say whether I should stream on Twitch or YouTube, because I can't put it to a vote. Obviously, more of you guys are here on YouTube and, you know, get your notifications here on YouTube. So you're going to say that you want me to stream on YouTube, right? But the difference too is that when it comes to, like, that's one thing that I really don't like, just about like the internet in general, is it's like, what am I gonna do? Try and convince everybody, like, you know, oh, okay, guys, you're already, you know, subscribed to me on YouTube. Now I need you to go and follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter so that you know every time I'm streaming. And it's just like, ugh. Who's gonna do that? 5 people? I don't know. I don't want to just keep rambling about it, though. I'm sorry, guys. It's just, it really is bothering me. Like, it was keeping me up last night. I was just trying to think about it because it's like, come on, dude. Don't play Fortnite today, please. Why? Is it that good? Actually, I'll admit, like, on the whole Fortnite agenda thing, the next few episodes are pretty funny. Most of all, when we get to the 3rd episode, it was really good because I was playing with Atticus and Max, and both of those guys are a lot more chatty than just me and Spocky and then some randoms. But, since you guys actually ended up telling me, it took me a long time to realize how you were talking about it, because everybody kept on saying, 50v50 is going to stay in Fortnite. And it's like, the current game mode of 50v50 is not going to stay in Fortnite, but 50v50 is going to stay. My point being, I love 50v50. Like, big team battles is something that I'm actually a fan of. So I actually really like 50v50 in Fortnite. It's actually a lot of fun just because it's so chaotic and you can sneak around the map. Instead of squads, I can't stand. I absolutely hate those closed off random game modes like that, where you know, have the advantage of hiding in a bush and waiting for someone the entire round, and it takes 20 to 30 minutes. It's just, ugh. Speaking of which, Accurated, we already have the Ohio shirt in the store. We got it up already, because I actually ended up getting, you know, the guy that normally ends up sorting out like my whole merch store stuff actually ended up giving it, handing off the mantle to another guy that is going to handle it a little bit more exclusively. So he's been actually really good at keeping direct contact with me instead of being so busy. So yeah, we actually have the Ohio shirt in the store right now. I already ordered mine. Can't wait to see it. 50v50 is for people who can't win. It's fun though. Yeah, I mean, it's not like squads necessarily takes that much skill. Like, if we're gonna sit there and critique the game, honestly speaking, the whole like 4 people versus 100 other squads of 4 people is not skill. That's just random roll of the dice. I mean, your personal shot, of course, is going to end up mattering, but it doesn't matter if somebody ends up sneaking up behind you. You know, night guide, please. I already have a night guide, you freak. It's already there. Why did you main the Vanguard? Most of all, because he's powerful, but also he's really, really cool. You know, like Shadowhunter I really enjoy, but he's not strong enough for me anymore. The biggest reason I think that I ended up swapping over to Vanguard, though, is because melee characters generally are just a lot better in Trove. Because, like, even when I was going through Shadow Towers last night, it's like I'm playing on Ice Age now, just because I have all my magic gems swapped over to Ice Age. And Ice Age is pretty powerful as far as Shadow Towers are concerned. I'm confident to say I could solo all of the bosses. Dread is a lot more difficult as Ice Sage than it is as Draco, though. You gotta dodge a lot more, and it's pretty random whether you end up actually winning or not, depending on the abilities that he ends up using. Anyways, Ice Sage, I really reminded myself quick that projectiles in Trove are really, really bad. You know, like the hit detection is absolutely disgusting. You can be shooting, like Spike Walker is a prime example. That's why I don't like Dread. You can be shooting at the boss point blank with a ranged character, and only 50% of your shots will actually register because the hit detection is so bad for projectiles. As opposed to a melee character, you just get it right up in his face. I mean, that said, Spike Walker and Dreadnought just have the worst hit detection, you know, the hit boxes in the entire game. They really need to just have their hitbox right in the middle of them instead of having to hit their body and stuff. Like, it's really weird, but anyways. When you play Warframe, well, I actually have the next video. Jump, stop it! I hear her attacking herself, stupid dog. I already have the next Warframe video kind of recorded. It's going to take me a little while to edit it, though, because we ended up just kind of roaming around in the plains and fighting some Eidolons. And, yeah, it's going to take quite a bit to actually edit that just because it's a longer video. There's a new PlayStation coming. The Sice PlayStation. Oh, you're scaring me because I thought they were actually making a new one, which would not make shirt. I can't find the Oheimark shirt in the shop. Show me. Okay. Let me actually get the link for you. It's right there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is it not in the store anymore? Why is it seriously not in the store anymore? What did that guy do? Oh my gosh. Okay, I take back what I said about him being like really good at his job, because clearly they made a mistake and took it out of the store. Well, I'll have to talk with him today and try to ask him, why did you take it out of the store, dude? I think the reason why is because, actually, yeah, let me double check. Okay, so he's trying to, like, I told him to try and merge most of the shirts from the youth and the adult shirts merged into one sale, so that instead you just pick the size of the shirt. And I guess he ended up accidentally removing the Oheimark shirt along with it. Instead, we just crashed. Instead of just keeping it in. That's frustrating. Oh well. Wait, what? Monetization on this stream is disabled. Excuse me? Let me just turn that back on, YouTube. What is with that? Actually, you know what, guys? We've only been streaming for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna take advantage of this situation. And I seriously gotta figure out what's going on here. And let me see if I can just pop my email open right here. Yeah, okay, you guys can't see it. Good. I'm just gonna send him a quick message. I'm sorry that I'm doing this mid-stream, but that's come on, dude. So he's got a longer message. There's also a code so you can get your shirt at factory cost. Oh, I could have used that code. That's too late. Hey man, just throwing a quick message. Don't have time to read yours just yet, but will later. Turns out the recent Oheimark shirt is removed from the store. If you could put it back, that'd be great. People want it. This is my work. This is my personal life. Here you go, guys. Okay, there you go. So hopefully we'll get that sorted out right away. What is the Oheimark thing? So you know that movie, The Disaster Artist, where Oheimark, it's that. I've always done that with Merc, where I would always just do that joke, oh hi Merc, and I ended up mentioning it in the comments video a couple weeks back, and everybody seemed to, like, it seemed to catch on. Everybody's been doing it. It's actually one of the first full-on memes of the channel, I would say. But yeah, hopefully we'll get that sorted out within, like, maybe the hour. It depends whether or not he's, like, busy or anything like that, but hey, whatever. What's your attack speed? The best you can get, just because I have attack speed on all my gear. I'm wondering whether or not, ooh, when we get the new gear and have even more attack speed, that's gonna be kind of nice. We're gonna be that much more powerful as all of our characters, except for Shadowhunter because he's not affected by it. But anyways, My attack speed is at 242. And my magic find, because people kept asking, is 4887. That sounds like a character from Halo or something. So I ended up also checking out, if you guys haven't seen, you remember on E3 when they talked about that Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever it was? So they've actually got some like 40 minutes of gameplay. What do you guys think about that? It's not something I'm into, actually. It's a cool concept, but the game just reminds me of like Deus Ex. The fact that it's a first-person game was so off-putting to me, because I don't like first-person games as much as I used to, man. Like, maybe when in my younger years I was really into it. I don't know if that's also got to do with just YouTube in general. Like, I like third-person games. I like being able to see my character, especially when they're like, in that game, it's like, oh yeah, we're spending the first 10 minutes of this video explaining how you can customize your character. And it's first person, so it doesn't actually matter. I thought that was so stupid. How do you get the costume? I have a video specifically talking about. Just check out, what costume does Scythe Plays use on the Vanguard? Or whatever I ended up titling the video. Is the Shadow Hunter or Neon Ninja better? That's a tough call. I mean, it's your own personal playstyle, dude, honestly speaking. Like, you gotta just play the character you enjoy. But if you're just looking for raw damage numbers and you don't care about what character you play, Neon Ninja is faster. He's still the fastest farmer for U9. He's not as good for Shadow Towers anymore, but he is still going to end up just outright doing a lot more damage than the Shadow Hunter, that's for sure. Why did the stream stop? It did not stop. That's your internet exploding or something. Oh, hi, Merc. See, it's just picking up. It's going crazy. I know, by the way, I know so many of you are always yelling at me, do a video showing all the mods that you use. I know. I don't want to put out empty promises, but I'm hoping to have that video come out this week. Most of all, I just got to put this stuff on my calendar so that I don't forget. Because otherwise, I just keep forgetting to make these videos. It's not that I'm not, like, wanting to put them out or anything, because otherwise that's a really easy video for me to make. Well, kind of. I gotta get all the links for the mods so that you guys can actually use them. Why don't you collect the other things so you can loot collect them for flux? Ew. So I can loot collect these garbage things for like 10 flux? I don't think so, mate. That's garbles. Shadow Hunter guide, please. I already have fairly accurate guides for all of the classes for U9 and Ultra Towers. So you can check those out. They're just very short videos where I just kind of talk about the stats that you're going to want to go for the classes and stuff like that. And then otherwise, I'm making more in-depth guides for the classes when they get their reworks. So I've already got one on the Knight. I got one on the Ice Sage. I've got one on the Revenant when he's on the test server. I still got to make an updated one for the live server that talks about the Revenant rework and how he's actually viable for, you know, Ultra Towers and stuff. He's not great. Most of all, he's still slow and clunky, but I can't get the links for you. What links, Cody? What are you talking about? You're scaring me. How can I get the Ohio Merc? I mean, how can I get in Team Pixel? So you're gonna have to ask like Joe or somebody that's actually on right now. I'm not going to be doing invites during live streams, I'm sorry to say. Usually I'll end up doing all those invites afterwards if I have time. Why aren't you completing the new event? I don't want to complete it during the live stream because I want to get like footage and stuff for it so that I can end up you know, doing it in like a proper video. It's just then I would be able to take it at my own pace and stuff like that, right? Like, because I gotta have the guide for it come out tomorrow. I didn't know that we were going to end up actually having a new event, which is pretty cool that we do. And it's kind of a cool idea for an event because we're going to end up getting, you know, one of the dev stream boxes, which the only way you can get those boxes is by watching dev streams. And the reason why, oh, pardon me, the reason why I think it's cool is because it'll give you a random dev ally that you don't already have, which on average, none of us have any of those dev allies. And because of it, we're all going to end up seeing different rewards, you know, so you could end up either getting something really, really cool from the event or something really disgusting. And I think that's cool because I think that Trove needs to have more things like that where it's something that is kind of more exclusive, you know, because Trove kind of sucks for that, doesn't it? Like, it's really missing exclusivity. That's one thing that I'll say MapleStory 2 has way leagues ahead of Trove, is that you'll end up getting, like, for example, with MapleStory 2, you can buy the Founders Pack, right? The items out of the Founders Pack are exclusive to the Founders Pack. Unlike Trove, where everything eventually just gets thrown into the Chaos Chest or Luxian's inventory, these items are actually going to stay unique. How'd you get the Fire Wings? These are just the Chaos Chest item right now, dude. It's going to end up being the Fire Hot or Red Hot Wings instead of the White Hot Wings. So it's just a reskin of those other wings that we ended up getting from the devs a couple weeks ago. Fist style. What was in here that I wanted to loot collect? I guess I already did, and whatever. Oh, my stats. Yeah, the 294k physical damage. Well, that's not actually... What's my base here? Yeah, my base is still 130. I would actually recommend you get 125 and then have your crit damage a little bit higher. But I don't know. I mean, at this point, like, I think Merc's got a little bit better. Like, his gems rolled a little bit better for him. But even then, he only does, like, maybe 1k more damage than me in Ultra Towers. And it's, like, just to put into perspective, when you get to the end game, you just get, like, the closest to the best stats that you can, and then it really doesn't matter. You don't need the mod links. You can get your mods and put them in a folder on Dropbox. No, I'm not going to do that, Cody, because then, you fool, that would take all of the effort away from the actual modding community. And would not be cool. When I'm linking my own personal mods, yeah, I would usually just leave those in Dropbox and stuff like that. But I'm not going to sneak behind everybody and just be like, hey, don't even go to the forum post of this person's mod. Instead, download it for me. Like, you know, that's, no. This is my first time being in a stream. Hi, Storm Thunder. How you doing, mate? I hope you guys are good, though. Like, besides all of the, you know... Besides me stressing out about what I'm going to be doing as far as the live streaming is concerned, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm in good spirits. But yeah, I'm still, I still really don't know. Oh, my tomes. Why is no one yelling at me about that? Unless I just completed it. I'm still unsure, like, do I main streaming on YouTube or do I main streaming on Twitch? I don't know. Oh, it's Night Gaming Fury. When are you streaming Fortnite? So I'm just gonna blatantly say I will never stream Fortnite. Fortnite is still one of those games I can only play in short bursts because it is not my favorite type of game by any means, okay? Maybe, possibly, we'll end up doing a 50v50 eventually, but honestly speaking, every single time I've done a Fortnite stream, I've burned myself out of the game and I just am not interested in it anymore. So that's why I'm just gonna have the shorter videos instead, that are going to end up being just me going through like one round, because that's actually a lot easier for me, and then I'm still interested in the game. That said, it's like even right now, I haven't played it in a week, but that's also just because I'm super duper busy. And when I say I'm busy, by the way, guys, I'm not trying to act like I have a super busy personal life or anything. Pretty much all I do is either spend time with my girlfriend or go to the gym. That's pretty much it. Well, and then spend time with Jub or take her to the park and stuff like that. Like, seriously, my life is not as impressive as you guys think. But the busyness is work, YouTube, doing videos, doing games, researching new games and junk like that. As of right now, most of all, just trying to get all the videos set up in such a way that it's not just going to spam you guys out. Because I still have a World of Warcraft series coming around the corner as well. Now, I don't want to get into too much detail about it. But I will mention that I'm playing, like, it's going to be kind of a mini-series where I'm playing the game without a sub fee, in which case you can only get to level 20. And then by the time I end up getting my warrior class to level 20, then I'll kind of evaluate and see what you guys think about the series, whether you want to actually see me play more of Warcraft, and then I could either swap to a new class and get it to level 20, or I could go the extra mile and actually get a sub fee and continue it as a full-on series. But when you talk about World of Warcraft, we're talking about an RE game where we could spend way more time than Trove on it, you know? Which Trove is always going to end up being my main. So, yeah, it's I don't know, dude. It's a little tough to... It's tough to determine whether or not I want to make, like, tackle such a daunting project as a World of Warcraft series. Oh, there we go. I'll get rid of this Uggles. They updated 50v50 solid gold something. All you get is legendaries. Ugh. I don't like that mode. You know what I liked the best? When it was like Battlefield, where you could just end up using your parachute at any time. That I liked. In WoW, will you start over from like level? I've never played WoW. That's the thing, dude. Like, I've never played it, and that's why I'm interested in doing the series, because I've never ever played it. So that's kind of like the whole thing is, yes, I'm gonna be starting from square one, get to level 20, and then again we'll see what ends up happening. What was that somebody asked about U10? How do you think Uber 10 is going to be? Ooh, my honest opinion about U10 is we just gotta wait and see. Like, I'm excited about it, but I'm not excited about it, because we already know, they've already hinted at how much time gated content are we gonna see, you know? Like, I'm really worried that they're just gonna be up to their old tricks and ruin U10 by just making it the same old grind, rather than actually making it anything cool or unique. That said, with it being delayed, possibly it could end up being something exciting. I don't know. But yeah, the thing about World of Warcraft is with a free account, I don't think you can group up either, so I can't necessarily play with any of you guys if you've got accounts. I don't even know how you actually play with other people. Can you join them? Or do you just gotta go and find them because the game's like so old school? Plus there's all the downloadable content for it, and it's a really good game. It really is. I'm actually really into it, but I just don't know, again, if I want to have like a 1,000 episode series on World of Warcraft. Of all things, especially because, you know, we know that Blizzard is working on their next MMO, which most likely is going to end up being in the Diablo universe, so that I would be a lot more inclined to play, because I love Diablo. I was not really the biggest fan of World of Warcraft, or just Warcraft in general, I should say. I'm not the biggest fan of the universe. That's why I never got into it. Please do more giveaways. Well, speaking of which, we're actually going to be giving away some stellar fist weapons that are in my inventory. I didn't even tell you guys that, but I'll probably do that near the end of the stream, just because why not? And even then, I'll just either wait in a trading post for you guys to grab me, or I don't know. Can you farm with your Draco, please? Sorry to say, Draco too slow. I don't want to farm with him or any other character because we're faster with this guy. Where is that 3-star that I saw? Oh, it's way down there and it's already complete. RIP! Have you ever played Black Ops 4? I really don't care about Call of Duty. Sorry to say. I back in the day, I was more into Halo, which I don't really like Halo anymore. But I was always into that stuff. Like, I like aliens and junk like that, you know. I don't really care about the whole realistic war stuff. That said, if I would pick one of either of the games, I would actually pick Battlefield over Call of Duty. Like, I love the Battlefield series. I don't care how much slack they're getting for the new Battlefield and how stubborn the devs are and how EA is just ruining themselves, like, slowly over time. That Battlefield 5, man, that game's gonna be tight. Like, you can already just tell by the gameplay. Like, who cares about the single-player story and their dumb social agenda? Look at the game. It looks amazing. Seth, do you think the release of U10 will buff Shadow Towers? I think eventually it will. The devs have kind of mentioned that they're going to end up going through and redoing Shadow Towers after. So we're probably going to end up seeing a rework to the Shadow Towers in 2019. Not necessarily after U10 or anything like that. So for a little while, Shadow Towers are probably going to be a bit of a joke. Everyone's just going to be able to blast through them. I don't know if they're going to necessarily make a new difficulty. I think they're just going to end up rescaling it. That would just make more sense to me. Tome. Yeah, I got the tome. Hey, Saith, what's your least favorite class? Fey Trickster. I've never liked the Fey Trickster. I don't like the gameplay. It's too slow for me. And most of all, I really don't like the look of the character. Like, I find it to be really boring. I remember even back in the day, like, when I was playing in the closed beta and we got the Fey Trickster, I was trying so hard not to say how much I hated that class. Because I know that there's people out there that like it, you know, and I've learned over time that you gotta be very careful when, like, as a YouTube creator, I just gotta give you guys a tip if you guys are getting into the YouTube stuff. I used to be so overly critical about things. Eventually, you just learn to let it go. Because if I'm sitting here saying the Fate Trickster is the stupidest class in the game, it's dumb, without emphasizing the fact that it's my personal opinion and I don't like it, you know, you're gonna tick someone off because somebody likes it. Somebody likes it. It's the same as when I see a new mount get added to the game that I think is absolutely disgusting, but I know somebody's gonna like it, so I try not to be overly critical about it, you know? Because otherwise, yeah, like right there, somebody's saying the Fate Trickster is my main. Exactly. Go for it, bud. Play the character you enjoy. It's just not a character that I enjoy. Like, I don't care for the playstyle. It's similar to how in MapleStory 2, I don't like the Gunner. I really don't like that character. I find that its playstyle is really techie and weird. But I know that the playstyle is for someone, you know? What's your favorite movie, Scythe? Oh, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. I don't know. I guess I would say the Batman movies. I don't know. I never know questions like that off the top of my head. Like, there's a lot of movies that I just generally like, but my opinion changes from time to time. It depends what I'm in the mood for. What is the best class to use for the entire game? That's a tough call. I mean, if you're... Honestly, play the character you enjoy. I know I say that a lot, but it's true. You just gotta play the character you enjoy, because if you're gonna be playing for the entire game and you're playing a character you don't like, then, well, you're not going to be playing this game for very long. But if you're just looking for raw power, I'd recommend Vanguard, actually. Except the problem is that the only way you can really get the Vanguard is you gotta spend money, because if you're at the beginning of the game, I mean, there's no way you're gonna get them. I've seen people only now actually being able to craft the Vanguard. They've been tweeting at me about it, and it's cool, but man alive, free to play in this game. The event dev box gave me nothing. It gave you an ally. It doesn't give you mastery or anything, because it's just like a dev ally. How are you using the Revenant head style? I know, I really need to make a video tutorial on that, honestly. Even though it would make it get patched right away. Where is this dungeon? This dungeon generated underground, like outright just under this hill. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Did you ever watch Dragon Ball? Yeah, man. I know that there's all the new Dragon Ball stuff. I haven't gotten into that, although I'm sure I would really, really enjoy it, because I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. Jeez Louise, can we get out of here? I used to watch anime. I don't watch it so much anymore. I saw somebody ask that question. Yeah, the sentient shards is the big thing. You need to do Geode. No, I don't. Geode is completely maxed out for me, so thank goodness I never need to touch it again. Until U10 comes out, and then, you know, devs go back on their word, and I'm sure we're going to have to do a whole bunch of things in the Geode area, right? Just because, I don't know. I'm just expecting that. Probably not. What is the Twitch channel for the Trove devs? I don't know why I said Twitch so strangely. That's just twitch.tv/TryandWorlds, I think. They usually stream every Friday. They're not going to be streaming for a couple weeks, because a lot of them are on holiday right now. Do you know when U10 will be up, or the PTS? So U10 is going to be coming in the winter, unfortunately. They delayed it. Which I would hope that we end up getting to test U10 maybe a month before the update. Usually that's what happens on the test server. And that's going to be really exciting, dude. So look at this. We got another dungeon generated down here. How long are you going to stream? I don't know. Maybe an hour. Depends. Depends what I'm feeling like. Like, we're at half an hour right now, and, I don't know. And I'm smelling food, too, so I'm getting hungers. I thought you didn't have all the Geode allies. Yeah, there's no way that you can actually farm them, though. Like, that's just completely random. I guess I could go and grab my bronze chest after this dungeon, because then we'll end up getting our tome done. Or bronze chest. Bronze eggs. Right? See, the only problem with this thing right here is it's a good breakfast thing, but it's like milk, so it gives me a lot of phlegm. Says, can you show off the dread mount? Yeah, sure, bud. Let me see. Please don't crash. Oh, devs, get off your butts and actually do something about this. Game still crashes when you try to open your mouse through your personal menu. Okay, where's the dread? Can I type? Is it gonna crash me? There we go. Still a really cool mount, dude. It really is. It's just I don't really use it on this guy as much because I have my beautiful Mastery Phoenix now, right? But he's such a cool mount. I should start using him a little bit more. But there's no, like, I want a fiery dread or something, right? I got a stellar drop at 600 Mastery and Uber 6 once. I got a stellar drop in Novice once. But actually, I've got like 2 or 3 times, I think, during random events going on. See, like, this is what I mean. Like, look at this. Did we end up getting any of the allies? No, we didn't even get a rare one, let alone one of the ones that I'm missing. Like, it's disgusting, dude. Is it going to be new Geode Mastery further than 100? You bet your butt. Most likely when U10 comes out, they're going to do that. I am sure of it. If Daughter of the Moon had a rare drop, what would you want it to be? I think that a lot of the bosses and things in the game need to actually drop costumes. I think that the Lunar Lancer costume for Daughter of the Moon, you know, that one, I think that could be really cool as just a random drop from Dot. Or if they had the Devaney costumes be a random drop from Dot and have it so that they're all tradable, that could be really cool for the economy. You know? Maybe that's just me. I guess we should go and complete some more dungeons here. Well, should we complete some more dungeons, or do you guys want, like, we could go through some Shadow Towers, I guess, if you guys need them. I do want to drop off, like, maybe... let's drop that fist off in there and see who ends up going for it. Who's actually watching the stream here? Oh, man, usernames aren't showing up for me. RIP! I turned them off so I could take a screeny weenie, that's right. What's your favorite mount? Well, I got quite a few. This is one of them for sure. It's one of the coolest mounts in the game. It really is. Like, they need more mounts that are just like bosses. Or if there was a Daughter of the Moon mount where you'd be on her shoulders and she'd like piggyback ride you. I think that'd be cool. Can you show us the coolest Radiant style mount? That's a tough one, dude. I guess I would say the Mastery Peg. Maybe. I don't know. The Frolicsome Fox Spirit is also a really good one. I don't like any of the Geode mounts. They're all disgusting. Would be a good Radiant mount. I don't know, dude. There's quite a few, kind of, but not really. Ew. Yeah, we're gonna see the, where is he? This guy. He's gonna be coming back during the Halloween event, which is gonna be on October 23rd, they already said. So you can look forward to that one. This guy, I guess, he's a good Radiant because he's a Griffin. I don't know, dude. Or, this one. Let's have the Vomit mount. Like, look at this thing. It's actually puke. It's disgusting. Can you show your gear stats? Kind of. I mean, it's going to be covered by my head, and not to mention, like, the blurriness that I have for the chat to be hidden. But otherwise, it's just standard stuff. Attack speed second stat for all of my gear, and movement speed fourth stat. That's pretty much it, and then it's just fully maxed out. Yeah, the Pumpkin Walker is, that's going to be something you can actually buy from the Halloween event. Whoopsie daisy. Let's put that away. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Oh, I actually have quite a few other random chests here. Oh, pardon me, guys. Jeez Louise. Okay, anyways, let's get back to farming here. Well, should we do Shadow Towers? That's what you guys kind of want. I don't... Alright, fine. I mean, it's gotta be on Ice Stage, though. Let's go for an Ultra Dot. Why not? I got the Light Peg out of 5 Chaos Balls. GG on that one. What's the fastest way to get power rank? I should make an updated tutorial on that, shouldn't I? It's pretty much you're just focusing on, like, the gems that give you the most power rank until you end up getting to your class gem, which is going to be an automatic stellar gem right then and there, so that's more power rank. But then on top of it, you're just trying to get to U9 as quickly as possible so that you can have access to the stellar gems. And then even if you're grinding U9 super duper slow, it doesn't matter, because the point is that you're trying to end up getting those stellar gems, because your power rank is just going to skyrocket from that point on, and then you can actually start focusing on gems that give you good stats again. Not that you inherently go for trash gems, but it's like, if you have a couple gems that give you, like, magic damage, it really doesn't matter. And you're a physical character, I mean? Jeez Louise. There's so many minions here. They're all zapping me. Yeah. What's going on? Where's the last enemy? Oh, there he is, dummy. Freeze, bad guy. What's the pearl thing in your personal chest? That's like a weird broken item. It's like, I don't even know what it is. It's just a weird broken item. Oh, there was another enemy right there. Ew! We haven't even gotten to the next group of enemies? Yeah, I'm dead. What happened? Why did they generate so badly? Like, seriously, I just got absolutely destroyed there. I guess I could be using unyielding. Keep me alive a little more. It's because they summoned like 50,000 mushroom minions, dude. Like, that was just pathetic. These enemies are still like so cheaty. Can we get full gamepad support on Trove PC? You kind of have it, but no, I'm not expecting them to go the extra mile and do it, because the devs that are, you know, bringing everything over to the console version, it's a different dev team. So I wouldn't expect to see proper controller support on PC, unfortunately. You can still plug your controller in and start using it, sure, but it's not going to show you like all the same controls as you have on console, unfortunately. Is there going to be more mastery after Geode Mastery 500? Yes, I just answered that from somebody else's question, but when U10 comes out, we're most likely going to see more Geode Mastery. They're going to keep on working on the Geode Mastery. I don't know why. Nobody wants it, but whatever. Any tip to get 1 mil flux without farming dragons? What? I mean, my flux farming tutorial is pretty good, outside of the fact that plasmium is still useless. Okay, this is not working. Somebody in here. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Just nope. I'm not gonna be going through towers if it's gonna be annoying and stupid with enemies like spamming their abilities. Like, gosh, this game is so unfair sometimes. Like, make it so enemies have a cooldown on their abilities too. Like, come on. You saw that. There were so many minions, and they all hit the same as any enemy in the Ultra Towers. They're just gonna one-shot you. It's so dumb. Scythe, I see your videos for 1 year. Can you say hello? Yes, hello. How are you? If you had to rework the Shadow Hunter, what would you do? His damage would be increased for his basic. Got to make it so that it works out the same as everybody else's. You know, he's just got to have a lot more damage with that. And then I would either make it so that they could either lazily just make it so that his ultimate ability actually works and isn't broken trash. You know, how it gets caught on everything. Make it so that it actually phases through everything. Or just overhaul it completely into a new ability type, which would end up being kind of like a barrage of arrows that comes down on a certain spot on the map. Another thing, too, that I would love to see them do, they're not going to, is I think that arrows in the game, like bows, I think that the advantage of a bow over, like, say, a gun, is that the bows should phase through enemies. I think that the Shadow Hunter would step up to a whole other level if his shots would actually all phase through enemies. Then you would have a lot more crowd control with him, because otherwise ranged characters still kind of suck in that you can't really like attack a full group of enemies, you know. Like the Ice Sage kind of can, but it's still not really the best, like compared to a melee character where you're just gonna punch through. And like, look at all this crowd control that we got, like just attacking absolutely everything. Ranged characters can't do that. You can just shoot and hope for the best. The Dreadnought mount is obtainable in normal Dread Shadow Towers. Yes. I don't think, don't quote me on it, but I don't think that your drop rates... Wait, do the drop rates increase based on the higher Uber portals? I'm pretty sure that they do. Okay, I wanted that shadow item, but the game won't let me grab it, so screw it. Steam controller works perfectly for Trove. When I was talking about the controller support, though, what I'm wondering is, does it actually like change your buttons in the game to say press A, press B? You know, does it actually do all that stuff? I don't know. What do you think about the Shadow Tower boss AI, dude? Trove doesn't have any AI. It doesn't matter about the Shadow Tower bosses. Like seriously, the enemies just circle strafe you. It's pathetic. Says that you on hide mode? Yes, I am. Are you trailing the new character? I don't understand. What's better, Boomeranger or Shadowhunter for towers? Or not towers, you're just asking in general. Boomer's pretty bad. Most of all because if you're farming U9, he's useless just because you're going to end up eventually knocking bosses like all over the map. And it's really, really annoying. Like, it's funny, barely anybody can main the Boomer even if they want to, because he's actually one of the classes that needs the biggest rework. Which is funny that they're working on the Tomb Raiser because he doesn't inherently need a rework. Like, he's already fine. He's slow, but he already has enough damage and stuff. So I really don't know what they're doing. It me. Hello, Joe. Rocket League and Fortnite. Oh, that's your YouTube channel. Way to go, man. You're probably going to be getting more views than me because those are the most popular games, right? But it's not about that. Hello, AJR. What deals should I buy with credits except for 250 credits? What? I don't fully understand what you mean. Stop sign is live. You're scaring me. When the new gem comes out, how are they going to do the level unlocks? I don't know. Like, are they going to end up scaling it for level unlocks? Or is it going to be something kind of like... I'm hoping, actually, that it's going to end up being kind of a quest line. You know, like, wouldn't that be cool if we had to get to U10 in order to end up, well, I guess not U10, but just the geode area, because they're going to put, you know, the geode biome is going to be in U8 and up. But I would really like to see, like, a quest line that we would have to go through in order to end up actually unlocking those gem slots or something. I don't know. Rito is here, dude. Hello, Rito. I don't know who's Rito. Should I know? I don't. I'm sorry. Let's break through this glass. Oh yeah, I guess somebody already grabbed that stellar fist that I threw in that chest. That's right. Oh no, a giant shark man. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, so we're at like the 46-minute mark. So we'll stream for about 15 more minutes, maybe. If I don't call it a little bit earlier, because I'm starting to get like super duper hungry, guys. Like, seriously. Scythe, does the Revenant glitch work on PS4 and Xbox? Which Revenant glitch are you talking about? You're scaring me. You talking about how he's invincible? Is that what you mean? 24K free to play on Xbox Neo Ninja. Nice, man. Cool. He's a YouTuber. Duh. Yeah, I figured. Is he an Trover? Is that what it is? I don't know. Oh, okay. So he's an Xbox player. Ah. 25K PR free-to-play player on Xbox is who Rito is. Cool, man. GG on that one. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. I don't have the patience for free-to-play. Yes, I know I need to make a video on the invisible head. Man alive. Actually, I guess now would be the best time for me to make the video on it, seeing as the devs aren't, like, updating or fixing anything on Trove right now that needs fixing, because they're all on vacation, right? So I should have a video talk about it, because it'll take too long for them to end up patching it, and everybody can end up actually getting all of the headless people. It's beautiful. Will we ever do a 24-hour live stream? Most likely not. Like, I like streaming because I like interacting with you guys, but streaming as a whole is not really what I'm all about. Like, you even see, like, I already know, like, I'm different than most streamers because of the fact that here I am trying to get rid of the silence, trying to, you know, have a coherent conversation, and not only that, but kind of keep it going. You know, I kind of keep the flow going, which is not something you should actually be doing if you're streaming. When you're streaming, you should just be playing like this. Reading a comment every now and then, you know, responding to you guys. More so streaming is when you are playing during your personal time, but you just happen to be live. I have a very, very hard time with that. I always have. Sometimes I'll end up doing it where I just do like a normal quiet live stream, and those streams I can do for hours, you know? But when I'm doing streams like this where I'm trying to talk and, you know, not eating before the stream not wanting to stop or take a break and stuff like that, then it's like, it just, I don't get to go very long. You know? You have a thing that selects shadow items and above. That is actually in the game, dude. They have it in the settings in the miscellaneous. You can choose it right here, the amount of rarity. I knew it. I knew I needed to make a video of that. Because otherwise people don't know. People don't keep up with all of the patch notes and stuff. So nobody knows, like, oh, you can actually do this. Change my tome. Thank you. I got it. We're not going to have enough time to complete all of my tomes today. But I'll probably just end up grinding the rest of them off camera or something. Please use Ice Sage subclass. You said you would try it. Yeah, I messed up. In that very video, I'm pretty sure. Did I talk about that? But it's not good. It's not good. Because the subclass ability actually is based off of when you take damage from enemies. Which you can see we're barely taking damage because we're just killing everything super fast. It's not based on us causing damage, which if we cause damage, then the Ice Sage subclass ability would have just been a lot better. I mean, I guess I could try it out, but again, you know, it's like these guys aren't really damaging me. Not to mention the internal cooldown of the Sage's ability is ridiculous. Like, it takes a long time. Which is disappointing, because you don't really need an ability like that, because shields are useless in this game. Because you just get one shot by everything anyways. How much time does it take to fill out your tomes? Well, a little over an hour, obviously, because we're doing this stream right here, and we're almost at an hour, and I almost got all my tomes done, though. Like, you know, we'd be able to maybe hit this last one within the next 10 minutes. But it's not really, like, bad or anything. It's just kind of annoying that we have so many tomes being added to the game. So many legendary tomes, I should say. What? Scythe, Nintendo Gamer, one taps bosses in U9 with the boomer. Yeah, you can. But that knockback is what's disgusting about it. Because if you're trying to fight bosses on top of a dungeon, if for any reason your ability doesn't work out and just throws them off the ledge, well, you just can't complete that dungeon, right? What's your second favorite class? I mean, I guess right now I would have to give it to, like, say Vanguard is my favorite and then Shadowhunter's my second favorite. Unfortunately, just because we need a Shadowhunter rework, man. Like, he's not my top favorite right now just because I swapped all my gems over to him and he's just, he doesn't cut it, man. He's not good. If they add armor, will max health become useless? I would think that it would combine with max health. Honestly speaking, I would like to see max health reduce the amount of damage that enemies deal to you based on a percentage of what you actually have. And never mind adding like a full-on armor stat. Instead just do that, you know what I mean? But who knows? We just gotta wait and see. That's kind of the whole thing. It's really exciting, at least, like all the U10 stuff and all the hints that they're dropping for us. But they really gotta start actually talking about it instead of just dropping all these hints, man. Because, like, yikes. They gotta just get over it and show us. I play on PS4. Is there any hope for me getting 15k PR? Yes. What are you talking about? Just because you're on PS4 doesn't mean you can't get 15k. Not to mention, guys, you gotta remember, like, the big reason why I haven't really put out an updated power rank tutorial is because it's all going to end up changing when the new stuff comes out for U10. I mean, I guess I could just put out a video, like, how to prepare for U10, talking about, like, how you get your PR up and stuff like that. But you gotta remember that when U10 ends up coming out, we're gonna have access to new gear and new gems, so your power rank is just gonna go through the roof. Like, a lot of people are probably going to have access to U10. Unfortunate or fortunate. However you want to look at it. Did you buy the Vanguard? Heck yeah, man. I'm not grinding this. To be fair, like, while certain aspects of the game I really don't like that are too pay to win, I've always condoned getting the class packs. I think that they're always worth it. The Vanguard pack being like $50 is disappointing. But you do get a lot out of it, so I still do say that it's worth it. Most of all, if you like main Trove. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Look at this. We got two biomes converging in on each other. Jeez Louise. Is there any point to playing Geode besides Mastery? No, no. You only get Mastery out of it. That's pretty much it. It's unfortunate. It really is. Like, I wish that Geode actually served a purpose, but you go and grind it all just so that you can end up getting more Mastery. It's like... And not much normal Trove Mastery. Most of all, just Geode Mastery. And Geode Mastery is useless because all you end up getting out of it is, like, you know, a couple bronze eggs here and there, right? You don't end up getting, like, cool exclusive mounts from it or anything like that. It's just... ugh. Like, I like Geode. I like the concept. I like the idea. I like how it's delivered. It drags out too long, man. They tried to make it, like, dragged out content rather than it just being something that just kind of came and went. I don't know. 20 off from the PvP Twin Dragon. Nice, dude. Are you going to be learning that, or are you going to be selling it for Flux? Because that's a good method of getting Flux as well, actually, is the Bomber Royale stuff. However, not as many people are playing Bomber Royale. It's not really as relevant because they won't just add new maps. I don't know why they don't add new maps, man. Or just adding new things to Bomber Royale, period, and not bomb skins. The game mode is fun. Vanity items are not. I don't want to have to grind Bomber Royale just so I can get a different bomb explosion in the game mode. I want to be able to play on new maps, dude. Because I love Bomber Royale. Or give us, like, I don't know, squad modes or something, you know? 4v4, well, that wouldn't really last long. I don't know. Team modes, a clan version, you know, where we would be able to go through a club portal and all play with club members. I think that'd be cool. Hi, can I just say I've been watching your videos for a long time. I like your positive attitude. Thank you very much. Will you ever do a PS4 giveaway? Well... here's the thing. If I ever end up giving anything away, which I know I'm really bad for it, you can check out my Discord. That's usually where we end up giving codes away. And codes will apply to... this dungeon's already done, isn't it? No, I just saw somebody was going in here. Codes will apply to all versions of Trove. So, in a way, it's like a PS4 giveaway, but... it's not like I'm sitting here and specifically giving things away to any specific version of Trove. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever done a speed run? You mean on Shadow Towers? No, because I don't care about purple name. And generally speaking, that community doesn't like me very much because I don't take this game seriously. And yet I do. No, it's... you'd be surprised how many tryhards there are in Trove. It's weird because it's like I've always joked about it, even since the closed beta days, where it's like anyone who's try hard at Trove just isn't a good enough gamer to play a complicated game like World of Warcraft, because Trove is easy, dude. Like, there is nothing complicated about this game by any means. Nothing against the people that go for purple name, but for the most part, I just find that the community is very toxic, so I've never really got involved with it, and I personally don't care about purple. You know? It's just not a thing that... what the... look at all this! What is all this? I didn't know there was a secret garden in the ceiling there. That's kind of cool. Anyways. They should make club versus club Bomber Royale. I think that'd be cool. I don't think that they could figure that out, though. Maybe if two different clubs hopped in the Bomber portal, it would just pit them together against each other. I don't know. What are you doing, actually? Grinding tomes. That's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, there we go. We just finished that last tome. Alright, so that can be good enough, guys. Let's go back to the club. I'll drop some stuff off, and yeah. How do you get purple name? By being top 100 for Daughter of the Moon's speed farm. So you gotta kill Dot super duper easy. Or super duper quick. For the most part, it's just people using exploits. Not everybody, but most of the people at the top. It's just people taking advantage of bugs and junk like that with the game. Because, again, this game's not complicated. Let's do... oh, is that illustrious box? No, it's just a normal empowered. I didn't think so because it's not illustrious gem box day. Yeah. Alright, I'll drop off some of these stellar fists. I don't have any pins, unfortunately. I mean, I do, but I kind of have them in storage, so... are you doing the new event? Yeah, I'll have a new event video for tomorrow. Does the Revenant headless glitch work on console? It does, but good luck. So I'll give you guys a quick rundown here of how you actually get headless in the game. It's tough, okay? It is. While everybody ends up coming into the world, I'll start throwing some items around and stuff. What you gotta do is you gotta swap to the Revenant, go in here. Oh, my Revenant's invisible because of a mod that I'm using. Come on, don't crash me. There we go. So you go in here, you switch to the headless style, and then essentially what you're trying to do is you're going to swap classes and click accept as quick as you can. And if you can do it fast enough, your character for a split second is going to still have headless. So you can also do this with the Lunar Lancer's head as well. And if you end up clicking accept fast enough, then you can end up getting yourself headless. There you go. Simple, right? It's difficult just because of how quickly you got to do it. That's pretty much it. But otherwise, yeah. How's Trove? Is it still time gated? Yeah, it's very time gated. I mean, is it? It is, but it isn't. Like, it depends. What's the power rank gonna change when U10 comes out? Max power rank should be over 30k, that's for sure. But I'm not exactly sure. What world do you have to be in commonly, or at least sometimes, to get shadow gear? It just depends on your mastery, that's all. If you could rework any class, who would you rework and why? I'd rework Shadow Hunter because he's still one of my favorites. That or Candy Barb. I'd like to see Candy Barb stepped up so that, like I've always loved the Candy Barb class, and I'd like to see it so that the Candy Barb could actually keep up with movement in U9 and actually be good damage in Shadow Towers. I would actually really like to main Candy Barb. I've always thought that he was an awesome character. I just never really bothered maining him because, I don't know, the other classes just do the same thing but better, right? Everyone's getting over by this chest here. Somebody grabbed a block instead. And let's throw... I don't want to throw that Stellar Hat. I'll just keep throwing Stellar Fist so you guys can kind of get prepared for when the Vanguard ends up actually coming out, right? Or when you end up getting the Vanguard, not when the Vanguard comes out. Because whatever, I can give away some Stellars. And here's a Stellar Hat, who cares? Why not? Alright, so I think that's going to do it for me, guys and gals. Hopefully you had a good time, though. And, I don't know when I'm going to get to do my next stream. Again, like I talked about at the beginning of the stream, I'm still kind of on the fence about what I'm going to do. Am I going to just keep on streaming exclusively to YouTube? Am I going to stream on Twitch and then just upload those to YouTube? I don't know. I just got to kind of figure that out and wait to hear the benefits of becoming a Twitch partner and whether or not it's something that I want to do. So I'm going to try by the end of the day, hopefully. It depends whether or not they end up replying to me. I'm going to try my best to get the Oheimerk shirt back in the store. And then otherwise, you'll probably catch me a little bit on Trove today. But otherwise, I got to grind some other games out and get some videos ready for you guys. I got an unboxing video I got to edit and put out today. So that's probably going to be way later. And then the stream is going to end up going public on the channel probably in an hour or two once it's actually processed. But I got to go and get myself some food. So thanks for coming out. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, sub, and hit that notification bell. If you want to support me, you can always hit that join button. Makes you a member. You can use custom emotes in the streams and stuff like that. A couple other benefits. But if you don't have any money and you still want to help me out, you can check links down below for Gawkbox. I'm not linking to Solidarity app anymore because I haven't actually seen that work for me yet. And for some reason, they just won't reply to me. So, unfortunately, Gawkbox doesn't work for everyone in Europe. But either way, it's a way you can end up donating to me for free. There's another video in the description that's going to end up talking about that more specifically. Have yourselves a great day, night, whatever time it is. Sayonara and stay epic, guys.